Good morning, students. Today we will discuss on taxonomy ads. Students, ads means just like advertisement, but here the taxonomic ads doesn't mean advertisement. It reveals taxonomic studies for the animals and plant species. In taxonomic aids, we just study about the plants, animals, and other organisms in a bulk form at a certain place, having the more information about these organisms with their identification, classification, nature, behavior, habitat, as well as the feeding and breeding manner of such kind of organism, as well as most of the specimens are also collected in this type of aids into a large area of reserved places in living as well as in non-living condition. It means dried in dried conditions are they are kept in a special kind of boxes, glasswares in concentrated formalin solutions as specimens. Now the main taxonomic aids are we will discuss here. What is the importance of taxonomic aids? This is very important things to know about. This aids provides us the varieties of knowledge about the agriculture, forestry, industrial purposes, as well as in the pharmaceutical sectors to obtain the medicines from the herbs, special kinds of bacteria like Streptococcus bacteria, Penicillium fungi obtained from a fungi Penicillium notatum. So lots of information as well as knowledge are obtained by studying taxonomic aids. These are the some of the economic importance of studying taxonomic aids. Now students, the first of all we are going to discuss the taxonomic aids herbarium. This term was firstly coined by Linnaeus. What is herbarium? Herbarium is a collection of varieties of non-succulent plants in dried, pressed manner. These dried and pressed varieties of plants and their mainly parts are kept on a hard black or colorful sheets to form a notebook. Not only the samples and specimens of these plants are taken, as well as dried and pressed into a black hard sheeted notebook, but also the information like their classification as well as taxonomic categories are also discussed and written in such records. Then in shorthand we can say that herbarium is a file are record or collection of dried and pressed as well as preserved species of plants which is kept for study purposes, identification, and always found in laboratories as well as other such fields for studying about them. The first herbarium in India was in Madras. It has more than millions of varieties of dried specimens of plants are taken and preserved there for studying and to gather knowledge about them. Now students, the second topic of the taxonomic aids is botanical garden. As the name botanical is taken from the head branch of biology botany. Here it is a place, or you can say that institutions, where the varieties of plants are taken in living condition. Not only in living condition, but truly their identification, classification, such as taxonomic categories, their division, order, class, family, genus, and species are written with their scientific names. Such botanical gardens are very useful to collect the knowledges about varieties of flora species in such a diverse biosphere. If we are talking about the botanical gardens, National Botanical Garden of Research is established in the capital city of the Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. Likewise, Q, you can also abbreviate it as Q, is the first botanical garden which was established in the England. Likewise, many more botanical gardens in your nearby places. The regional botanical garden of the BHU, Banaras Hindu University, is located in the southern part of the Mirzapur district. I also visit there. When I visit, 16,000 of varieties of species of plants are kept there in living condition, and I wish when any such kind of tour or study tour is arranged, then we will go there. Now the another topic is zoological parts, or you can also say zoos. Zoological park or zoos. The children become very happy when the name of zoo is introduced by their parents to visit such a kind of places. Yes, it is very interesting to visit a zoo. So what you look such a places, there the vast number of wild animals, birds are kept in a natural habitat in accordance with their behavior and nature. So such zoological parks or zoos you can describe as it is a bioreserve, or you can say that protected area where the varieties of animals and wild animals are kept here for their feeding, for studying their feeding, breeding, as well as other behaviors such as how they are looking, what is the shape, size, and structure, what is the color of their body, like many more. Then such parks, or you can say that bioreserves, not only provide us lots of entertainment but also provide us very grateful knowledges. If we are talking about the nearby parks, zoological parks, then first of all, Kaisar Park in Lucknow, a Princess Belts bioreserve was established, whose today's name is Nawab Wajid Ali Shah Park. It is most nearby park. You can also visit just aside the Hazratganj market of Lucknow city, our capital city. Now, such another parks are national park, which is established in the capital city of our India. It means Indian capital, Delhi. Like many more bioreserves, Corbett National Park, Kaziranga National Park, about 250 to 300 such zoological parks are established in our India, and about thousands of the zoological parks is found in worldwide. Now, today's another topic is museum. It is taken from the Greek word who, which means temple of goddesses of arts and science, of arts and science. Students, the museum is taken from the Greek word mausein, that means the temple of goddesses of arts and science. Yeah, this sequence reveals the definition of a museum. It is also an institution, or you can say that a reserve area where the specimens of living as well as in dried conditions are kept in a very huge quantity. Indian Museum, Kolkata, established in Havra, is a great museum, and likewise Madras, Assam, such museums are also present. In such places or such institutes, the varieties of specimens of animals and plants as well as birds, insects, their skeletons are kept and preserved with the help of techniques and tools. Now, you when visit into the laboratory or biolab, I will also introduce you the specimens which are kept in a glass of varieties of animals as well as insects and plants. They are kept in a very very, you can say that useful chemical solution, that is formalin or formalin solution. Until the concentration of formalin solution will be lost down, the species never decay, or you can say that never spoiled under the formalin solution. Such kind of preparation of specimens under the formalin solution is also abbreviated as FAA. FAA. FAA means that preparation of specimens under a glass in formalin solution. So now the temple of goddess of arts and science. The museum is not only a place of specimens. Here the complete knowledge about a particular species, either it is plants, birds, animals or insect, is illustrated there with their specimens. And when we visit to a museum, here we can found the complete knowledge about any of the species. Now the another and the last topic of taxonomic aids is key. It is a new term where the principal techniques and laws are studied for the identification of any new species. When any of the new species are present, or you can say that observed in our surrounding, then what is the name of such species? How we will classify or taxonomically classified what is the name of such species? All these aspects of such observation can be studied under this new acts of taxonomy, that is called key. The term key was firstly introduced by Ray. John Ray was the first biologist who gave the term key. Thus, students, key is a modern term that provides us tech tools and techniques as well as knowledge to know about modern and new observed species of either animals, plants or insects or any others. Thanks students for joining today's class, and this is the end of your lesson, chapter first, and I hope you will enjoy this lesson very well. If any kind of problems, then you will comment in the subscription, and I can tackle such your problems. Thanks students.